Hi, I'm TJ Campbell, the Tire Information and Testing Manager at the Tire Rack, and this is You Ask, We Answer, where we answer your questions from social media. What is a reasonable price range to spend on new aftermarket wheels? There's really a lot of variables that play into that. How big are your wheels on your vehicle? Are they 13 inches? Are they 24 inches? How wide do you want? Do you want, say, a cast aluminum wheel, or are you looking for a single piece forged or billet wheel? Really, you could go anywhere from, say, $50 to $60 at the entry-level end, all the way up to several $1,000s per wheel. So because there are so many variables, really your best bet is to go online to TireRack.com, enter your year, make, and model information into the website, and we'll show you all the wheels that we carry that are guaranteed to fit your vehicle. Then you can just pick out the wheel that's right for you, for style, and for your budget. What do I do when I experience an issue with a tire that's no longer made? That's a good question. Say you've been driving on a tire for a while and you absolutely love it, and when it's time to replace the set, it's discontinued and you can't get it anymore. Your best bet is to call into the Tire Rack. Our sales specialists test drive all the tires that we carry, so there's a good chance whoever you talk to will have driven that old tire that you loved, its replacement, and any other tires that are in the competitive set that you should probably consider. They can talk to you, find out what you like, what you don't like, and get you set up with a tire that will fill that void of that old product that's no longer available for you. How important is it to stay with an OE tire? That's a good question and a little bit of a tricky situation. Yes, the original equipment tires were designed specifically for that vehicle, but they're also designed to meet the needs that are set by the vehicle manufacturer, and those might not line up with you as a driver. Say the vehicle manufacturer wanted low rolling resistance and smooth, quiet operation, and they may have sacrificed things like longevity or winter traction to get it, and those are high priorities for you as a driver. So in that instance, the original equipment tire wouldn't be best for you. So your best bet is to go to TireRack.com and use our tire decision guide. Answer a few simple questions about how, where, and what you drive, and we'll set you up with the best tire or tires for your vehicle. Do I need TPMS if I get new tires and wheels? If your vehicle was equipped with a tire pressure monitoring system, then we always recommend it be functioning at all times while you're driving. So yes, we don't recommend that you disable it. You have a couple options. If your vehicle has a direct system, which uses an actual sensor in the wheel, you can include that in your tire and wheel package. We will mount it in the wheel for you and mount and balance everything and send it to you so it's ready to bolt on. Or you can reuse the sensors from your original equipment wheels. In that case, we wouldn't want to mount and balance the tires because they would have to just come right back off to put the sensor in. So you do have a couple options and either one works, but yes, we'd always recommend that if your vehicle was equipped with a tire pressure monitoring system, you should leave that functional. What is the lowest temperature summer tires can safely experience? As we know, as it gets colder, the compounds in summer tires have a tendency to become less pliable. They don't adhere to the road as well, and that's compounded if there's any kind of moisture on the surface. But coming up with an actual hard number is a little difficult because the compounds in summer tires are all different, so there's no one universal number. Just as a general rule of thumb though, we say about 45 degrees Fahrenheit is a good number to think of when it's time to switch out of your summer tires and into an all-season or a dedicated winter tire. In Autocross, our roll bar is required for convertibles. Now, it's up to whatever sanctioning body or group is putting on the event to determine what the actual rules are. So we can't say a hard yes or a hard no because it will vary from location to location. In general though, there are almost always stock type classes that require really no modifications to a vehicle to participate. So because of the lower speeds and inherently less risk of rollover at an autocross, usually in those kinds of classes, a roll bar isn't required. What load range should I be looking for if I'm towing a trailer? And this is kind of a fun question because something that some people don't know is that the original equipment tires that came on your truck or SUV or crossover, they're required to be able to carry the maximum load that the vehicle is rated to carry. So the only way you can overload the factory tires is if you're actually overloading the vehicle. Now, if you want a D load range or an E load range tire that are good for 65 or 80 PSI respectively, because you want to overinflate the tires to maybe combat a little bit of sway, make it feel more stable, that would work just fine. But as far as for load carrying capacity goes, you actually don't need anything more than the original equipment tires that came on the vehicle.